The Great Ice Cream Heist. One time, in the peaceful town of Snacksville, there lived a squirrel named Scooter. But Scooter wasn't just any squirrel, he had a dream. A big, cold, and delicious dream. You see, Scooter wanted to pull off the greatest heist of all time. He wanted to steal all the ice cream from the local ice cream truck. Every day, the ice cream truck would roll through Snacksville, playing its cheery jingle. Children would come running with their coins, but Scooter, he had no coins. And what's worse, squirrels aren't exactly on the acceptable customers list. But Scooter wasn't about to let that stop him. He called an emergency meeting with his best friends, a mischievous raccoon named Ricky, a wise but slightly lazy turtle named Turbo, and a bird named Beaky, who couldn't stop talking for even 1 minute. Scooter gathered them under a shady tree. "We need a plan to get that ice cream," Scooter declared, slamming down a blueprint of the ice cream truck. "Tonight, we're pulling off the Great Ice Cream Heist." Can't we just ask nicely?" asked Turbo, yawning as usual. "Turbo, it's a heist," Scooter said, dramatically waving his tiny squirrel arms. Beaky, of course, started chirping loudly. "We could fly in. Or dig a tunnel. Or disguise ourselves as human children. Or, enough," Ricky interrupted. "We need a solid plan." That night, the team sprang into action. Ricky, the sneakiest of the bunch, slid under the truck using his raccoon ninja skills. He grabbed a set of toy keys they'd found in a sandbox earlier. Meanwhile, Beaky fluttered around as a distraction, squawking like there was no tomorrow. "Step 1, complete," Ricky whispered through his raccoon walkie-talkie. Turbo, who was supposed to be the lookout, had fallen asleep under a bush. Classic Turbo. Scooter then made his move. He climbed up the side of the truck using his fluffy tail as a rope. His tiny paws reached the handle of the freezer door. And just as he was about to open it, the truck's alarm blared. It played the most terrifying sound Scooter had ever heard, the ice cream jingle, at full volume. The whole town woke up. Lights flicked on in the houses nearby. But Scooter was determined. He pulled the door open and dove into the freezer, grabbing as many cones and popsicles as his little arms could carry. Ricky dashed out from under the truck, dragging Turbo along with him. Beaky, still squawking, flew over to distract the truck driver who had now appeared in his pajamas, holding a flashlight. "Scooter, hurry!" Ricky yelled. Scooter, arms full of ice cream, leapt out of the truck like an action hero. They all bolted to the big oak tree in the park, giggling and chattering like maniacs. Turbo woke up just in time to see the stash. They had done it. The Great Ice Cream Heist was a success. They celebrated by having a feast of popsicles, cones, and sundaes. But just as Scooter was about to enjoy his first bite of victory, he realized something. Squirrels can't eat ice cream. "Oh nuts!" Scooter sighed. The gang burst out laughing, and they decided to share the ice cream with the children of Snacksville. It turned out to be the best party the town had ever seen. From that day on, Scooter and his friends were known as the heroes of Snacksville, not for stealing ice cream, but for throwing the coolest party of the year. And they all lived happily ever after, with very, very cold noses. The end.